Hey folks, I'm Chris, and we're going to talk about data models in Moose. So data models let you define the schema of your data using regular old TypeScript or Python, and they act as the source of truth for your events and your data objects across your Moose application, potentially across your organization, as well as enabling a bunch of cool infrastructure automation under the hood that's going to make your life easier as a developer. So let's take a look. I'm going to start in a brand new empty Moose application. And as always, I will start by spinning up my local dev server. This is going to create a local copy of my production analytics backend, including a real-time ClickHouse database for the backend, and a Red Panda streaming environment, high-performance Rust web servers for the API endpoints, etc. And as you can see here, I've got a totally empty environment, so nothing running or even defined yet. Let's go ahead and create some data models. So I'm going to create a new TypeScript file here, and in my data models folder, and this is where I'll define my data models. So data models in TypeScript are defined just as regular interfaces. So I'm going to create a foobar data model here. We'll give it two properties. We'll give it a foo property that's a string. We'll give it a bar property that's a string. And it's as easy as that. That's our first data model. I'll go ahead and create a second one here. So we can say foo_baz, and we'll give this one two properties as well. And maybe Baz is a date instead of a string. Now, the only thing missing for this to work is I have to tell Moose which of these fields on each data model is going to be the key in the underlying database when this gets instantiated in ClickHouse. So I need to import the key decorator from the Moose helper library here. And that looks like this. From Moose lib, and now I'm just going to label one property in each data model as the key. And now when I save this file, we'll see that the file watcher in my dev server is going to pick up the changes and automatically implement the changes in the underlying infrastructure. So now we'll see that based on these two data models, Moose has automatically created two API endpoints that are typed to each one of these data models, as well as two tables in the underlying ClickHouse database to land data in. And I can go ahead and start to test this out in my local dev environment now. So come into Postman, and I'm going to create a new post request that's posting to localhost, but to that URL endpoint that we got here. In the body, I've got some sample text, and I've got a date in string format for bar. Send this. I'll do this a couple times, I get success. And now when I come to my local ClickHouse instance, we'll see not only do I have the two tables instantiated in ClickHouse here, but if I look at this foobar table, we get the actual data has landed there. So yeah, that's data models in a nutshell. If you're interested in other Moose ingest features and capabilities, suggest you check out streaming functions, which will let me transform data and apply arbitrary business logic between data models, and also SDKs, which Moose can automatically generate an SDK for upstream developers to easily push data downstream into the API endpoints I've just created. Thanks. Bye.